on started. So hi everyone, welcome to the new folks, welcome back to the veterans. This is functional fitness training, okay? So all you gotta know for the start of today's class is ankles, feet, optional band, optional ball, mine is pretty big, lacrosse ball, something dense, don't need it. If you have it, great. And optional stretchy band. Other than that, something like heavy medium that you're gonna focus on balance work today. So as I get started talking, I just want to start already. So stand on one foot. You're going to have one foot up and you're just going to kind of, or you could do the seated. Go ahead, gently roll slowly the ankles from side to side. And think of that big toe pointing in as much as you can, out, and try to do it without moving your foot. Oh my goodness, that is so hard to do. So keep going. I'm going to start a timer for about a minute as I start talking, okay? Because if I talk, my foot might not be doing the same amount of thing, okay? So what we're doing today, if you haven't noticed, we are taking time, ding, 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 for the ankles and balance. So our movement focus for this class is going to be taking time, right? Taking time for the one thing that you might not necessarily always get to but want to do, or taking time for something that really is going to help support your work. Take that toe, go opposite direction. Now think about that pinky toe drawing down, over, and around. And if that standing leg is cramping, you can have a seat. We're focusing in on this ankle here. We have 20 more seconds to go, my goodness. So taking time for things that really support our lives. And I often think that one of those things that are forgotten are our ankles and our feet. You know, when we go, I'm going to work out today. It's a leg day. It's an arm day. When do we go ankle foot balance day? Maybe. Okay, relax. Other side. Okay. Ooh, this is like work both legs. All right, other side, balance, have a seat. Let's go ahead and take that big toe, go outward circles. Here we go. So that's the theme of the class. We're going to start a little bit of mobility work. It's going to be all focused on opening up the feet and the ankles. We've already started some of that here. And then we're going to strength, and we're going to practice on balance. Because as we were observing in some of our previous workouts, maybe, observing challenges for us, I had many people always tell me, balance is hard. I've been working on it a long time, and it doesn't feel like it gets any better. So we're going to go over some exercises you can do to improve your balance and stability. How about that? How much fun? Goodness. Other direction, start thinking about that pinky. Going up, round, inward circle, draw it in towards the midline of the body. Goodness gracious, you have 10 seconds to go. So that's the goods for today. We're going to do mobility, then go to our strength. We're going to start a general warm up in about 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Wide squat, steady down and up. Okay, let's get that music going. Workout is here. We are here. Let's get it going. Started with the squats. Taking that time to focus what's happening with my feet. And I'm rocking back on my weight here so that my toes are coming up. Or am I going down nice and slow, keeping the four corners? Observe, get to know this lovely space. Ankles, feet, different perspectives, same squat. Down and up, 4 more counts. Slow, down, 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 and up. Down, 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 and up. Let's do 2 more of that because we're having so much fun. Last one. And relax, step to the top of your mat. Same side repeats. Reverse lunge. Same thing. Thinking about that knee tracking the ankle. Nice and aligned here. All right. So watch for that ankle going in or out. Just coming back and up. Harder said than done. Breathe. 4 more. 4. 3. Beautiful. 2. And 1. Goodness, with all the ankle rolling, your foot might be crampy because you really worked the muscles on top and bottom of the foot. So don't be surprised if it feels a little more like fire as you balance. So, other side, reverse lunge. Move the arms. Lengthen the head. Good, y'all. 4 more. 4. Okay, wide feet. Let's just start to move it side to side. Same thing here. Check in, knee over toe, shift the other side. If you want, start to add a lateral reach. You're reaching to the side that you're hinging at, huh? So move, bend that leg, reach that side. Bend that leg, reach that other side. Whew. Take a couple of deep breaths there as you do it. 3, 2, and last one. Okay, standing here, usually we do our leg swings. Today we're gonna do it just the knee down. So kind of scrape that foot on the floor. Hard to do on a yoga mat. Hard to do on a yoga mat. So we're gonna be doing some foot things if you want. If you have the opportunity, maybe you're outside, I don't know, take your foot off and really just kind of focus on pushing that floor behind you. Boom, 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 boom. Soft and let it swing. So not going as high, but really working that foot through flex, point, flex, point. You're pointing on the back end. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh goodness, other side. It's like a workout in itself. Like a workout in itself. The other side, make sure you have room. Swing, swing. Try to minimize that hip swing. Go for that bottom half. There you go. Push, push. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, team. Little bit of balance that we're going to try today. This is where you have the optional band. You may have seen this before. 1 knee up, option, but really we're going to focus on practicing a change of focus here, right? So you have a band, front arm stays up, optional band, back arm goes forward, right? For some of us, you're going to want to do that on 2 feet because even changing directions is going to make it feel topsy-turvy. If you feel okay and you want to add a little something, kickstand, ball foot or leg up. Let's do this 8 counts. And 8. Back, back, back. Slow. Keep that alignment. Think of that standing foot. All 4 corners pressing into the floor. Roll with it. 3 more. 3, 2, and last one. Okay, go ahead, put that foot down. All right, other side. Decide for yourself, 2 feet or kickstand. Slight hinge forward, even as you rotate. On your marks, get set, stand tall, and here we go. Part of balance is thinking about getting real tall. And I'll tell you, I'm 5'3". Goodness gracious. Even just that feeling of reaching that top of the head a little inch taller gives me that stability. I might not be taller, but I feel taller. 3 more, and 3, 2, and 1. Okay, shake it out. Mobility of the foot. I don't know how you're feeling. I'm feeling like a little bit of fire building down here in the ankle, shins, top of the foot. But that's good. We're working those muscles. Okay. Ball of foot. Take your feet, and I'm going to show you with my hands. I want you to practice spreading out the feet, toes, drawing them narrow. Let's do that together. Ooh. In, out. And if you have your shoes on, this is perfect. Touch the edges of the outside of those shoes. Now bring them all in. If your foot cramps, do those swings that I was showing you before, okay? Let's do 4 more. 4, out, and in. We're about to do some foot magic. It's like a trick you can show at the party. I'll show you next. 2 more. Taking time. And last one. Okay, you ready for the foot magic? Let's see who has magic. So I'm showing you with my hands, but I want you to try with 1 foot. You can be seated for this. I'm going to try with my 1 foot. Take your big toe, lift it up, and only the big toe. Keep everything back down. Try that again. Big toe up, everything back down. can you do it? So if you say no, and you're a person who gets shin splints, you gotta work on this. If you say no, and you're a person who gets calf cramps, you gotta work on this. Keep that bottom half healthy. If you said yes, next challenge. Can you lift the middle foot, the index toe up and down, one next to the big toe? If you said yes, continue onwards, not flipping you the bird, to each toe and see if you can lift them individually at the same time. I know people who can go boom, 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 individually. I'm not one of them. This is like doing black magic for me. So let's all take 30 seconds to focus on this, okay? Seated or not. 30 seconds. Try to move the hardest toe for you to lift. Down and up. We'll do 30 seconds a foot. Down and up. Maybe you try to change each toe. My runners, this is great for you. My people who jump, I cannot emphasize this more. This is just so good for knees, hips, you don't even know it. So if you watch TV and you're like, this is so hard, make this your TV time. Okay, other side. It's almost like you gotta shake out your brain. I'm telling you, sometimes I have to hold my foot, my other toes down and lift my foot up manually, my toe up and down, because it's so hard for me. And let's go, second side, here we go. And if that's you, what I recommend is go up to that foot, hold the toes down and be like, you're coming up, you're coming up. Everybody else is staying down, yeah? And or if you're like, I can't even get that up, just help it. Gently use your hand, go up and down. And the reason why that might be happening is because we never ask your toes to do this. So you're establishing a neurological pattern, saying only you, only you. Good, okay, enough of the brain work. Shake it out, wherever you were is great. Okay, let's go on both feet. You're gonna go to a squat, narrow squat, and then you're gonna come up to the toes. And I want you to see if you can do that without kind of buckling in, rolling the feet in, or rolling them out. So here we go. Feet hip width distance, squat, 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 as low as you can go. Stay there for 3, 2, 1. Slowly roll up. Try to go to the ball of the toe and pinky toe. And now go down, down, down. It's 3 counts for everything. Let's just focus on this for 1 minute. 3, 2, 1. Go up, up, up. Hold, hold, hold. Down, down, down. This is challenging, y'all. If you're toppling and turving, that's okay. If you're not toppling and turving, want to try one foot? And then go down, 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 and switch legs as you go up, up, up. Try to see if you can get onto that 1 foot. Balance for 3 seconds. Then go down, down, down. Loving the levels you can be at. Just know the sky's the limit. You can do 2 feet. Get it nice and tall. Or 1 foot. Because guess what? If you're sprinting and you're a runner, you're pretty much doing this, yeah? Because your foot is pushing into the floor, you're hiking. This is what we're building, active strength. Relax. Okay, the goods. If you have a ball, we're gonna take the foot, we're gonna roll it out, okay? Nice massage, no ball. Options here. You could do figure 4, really just kind of pressing in to that. This is your foot, that knuckle, getting all the pad gently, okay? Let's start it up. We'll do 40 seconds aside. So have a seat. We'll work on your balance. Nice figure 4 stretch. Kind of using that hand, massaging the inside of that foot. We'll get the outside soon. You have a ball, kind of look around where there might feel a little bit of release. We have about 20 more seconds. Go to the inside of that foot now. So realistically, you would be spending way more time here if you were doing your own workout and you're like, I just want to do this one mobility thing for today. The goal is not to add foot stuff, all the foot stuff every workout, but to add one, right? Just add one. Choose your favorite. ah, that was hard for me, or ah, that felt good. Okay, shake it out. So I'm showing you all of them today, or a lot of them. You choose one to start sprinkling into your workout this week, okay? Other side. Figuring out if you want the ball or the massage. Ready, set. Here we go. So rolling around with the ball on the other foot, or start on that inside. Ooh, your feet's good enough for you. Breathe. If you're massaging or ball rolling, it should feel good. It should not feel pain. Just a nice release through that inside seam of the foot. Let's take it to the outside now. So now, kind of rub in that outside, maybe even the top. Can't do that with the ball, but you can do that. Nice firm, little circles. I see a lot of people going, wow. Spend some time. Teeny, tiny, teeny, get in there. Good, about 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, team, coming down to the floor. You can have your mat optional. We're gonna do plank rocks. So you remember when we did the calf raises? It's the same thing, but it's in a plank. So you can be here on a couch surface, rocking back and forward. You can do a standing set, or you can do the floor set. 1 minute here. So people are joining me on the floor, hands or elbows underneath the shoulder. Starting it on up, ready, set, here we go. So if you want, you can, for a minute is a long time, right? So you can do 1 foot rocks forward back. Go into flexion of the foot, go to the ball of the toe. I'll tell you when halfway is. Or if you want that whole minute love, both feet rock forward and back. People who are standing, up, down, just the same thing as we did before. Really pressing into the ball of the big foot, rocking back into flexion. Halfway. You're doing that one side, switch sides. So we get a little bit of core warm up here too. If you're in that plank, breathe. Stretching that Achilles, working the tendons that surround the ankle. 4 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, options to do this standing or seated, or on the floor. I'll show you floor first. So on the floor, 1 knee down, 1 knee up. You can grab a weight to support you for a little bit of height, or a chair. And in fact, I encourage it if you can't keep your spine long. That's goal number 1. Goal number 2 is to take that inside knee and press it into the upper arm. So let me adjust here. Press it in. There you go. Now, if you want, lift that back foot, and the foot's gonna go out, press in. We're working kind of a little bit of hip mobility, but a little bit of that toe mobility as we roll from the side out and in. If we're standing, same thing here. You're just hinged, out and in. Standing leg supports, okay? 30 more seconds like that. Runner's lunge, out, in. Think of that big toe when you push in, pushing down. As you go to the outside corner, outside foot, push of the foot pushes down. Big toe, outside foot. Woo. 1 more. Now stay on that side. What we're gonna do is we're rocking forward and back now. Rock the knee over towards the toe. Should feel good because your weight is supported in your hands and the other foot. Rock forward, back. If you're standing, what you're doing is pretty much a lunge where you rock forward and back. Never rock anything that feels uncomfortable. Just explore your range. 4 more. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. Shake it on out. Same thing. Prop yourself up if you want. Stand if you want. This is where our foot goes in. Knee presses against that inside shoulder, and here we go. Weight in the big toe. Weight on the outside corner. Weight on the big toe. Weight on the outside corner. 4 more. Boom. Boom. Again. 3. See if you can get all the toes pressing into the floor on this. As you go in, feet press down. Then the toes come off. All feet in, down, all toes out, and relax. Goodness. Okay, team. We're gonna come up and do one last thing. Seen it and done it. We're gonna do that same rotation. And I want you to observe if the balance feels different to you now that your foot is open. It could be, yes, it feels different. It's so much harder because my foot is tired and it's already cramping. Or it could be like, that was much easier. Let's try it. 30 seconds aside. Ready? Let me show you what we're doing first. This one, yeah? Okay, band optional. Ready, set, here we go. Standing foot, out and in. Think about the toes now. We have so much more awareness. Big toe and outside corner pushes down, not scrunching up. Try to think about a balance of that toe, kind of not being scrunched, not being super wide, but neutral, supportive. 5 more seconds. And last one. Okay, other side, same thing. Everything pressing down. Watch for the squish. Watch for the overextension. Nice, gentle, neutral, supportive. Ready, set. Here we go. Set your foot up and 1, 2. Rotate that upper body. Try to keep everything neutral. We're in that second side. Good, team. 20 more seconds here. So this, after this 20 seconds, is going to conclude our powwow on foot balance mobility. Like I said, try to integrate some of this into your training, even if it's just during TV time. Choose your favorite. 5 seconds to go, and we're going to do a balance, strength, stability circuit coming up. Ready? And relax. Okay, here's what it is. 4 exercises, and they all have a balance element to it. Then we repeat 3 times, all right? Let's get it going. Here's my timer. The work is 40. And we're going to do that 3 sets. Okay, first stability circuit. You can do it with your socks or a glider if you have it. I'm sorry, I did not mention the glider, but rock it with your socks. Come follow me. Optional, okay? Glider, lunge, row. So here's what it's gonna be. Most that weight in the foot, standing foot, you're gliding. If you have a glider, out, and you're dragging that foot in. The reason why we're doing gliding today is I'm really focusing on that big toe pressing out and that little toe scooping in. You're gonna find it kind of lights up that whole leg, getting you core stability and leg as you go down and up. You're gonna want something medium to heavy, down, row, then squeeze up, okay? We're gonna do the first side, second side. Now, next exercise is a single leg sit to stand or a figure 4 squat. So you're gonna go down and up with the weight here, or if you have a chair nook to buy, look at these 2 instruments I forgot to tell you, glider and chair. Go grab it right now if you need to. Standing up, sitting all the way back down. Why I love this one is it really forces your foot to kind of be in this flex position to get you up. That helps focus the ankle work. Okay, that's number 2 exercise, left, right. Number 3, I'm showing you them all up front. Plank bird dog row. So you could be here, going bird dog, row, bird dog, row. This really focuses more on core stability. Or if you want to work the ankles again, rock it back to the ankles so they're flexed. Then add that row. Boom. I'm working on a hip thing. I will probably try one side, maybe light. Okay, you seen it? Whole shebang. Let's do the whole shebang together. Don't worry if that was like, what just happened? We'll do it together. 40 seconds. Here we go. First breathe, then take a medium to heavy. Start in a lateral lunge. Get there. Now drag that leg in. Push that big toe out. Row. Again. Drag that foot in. Sit back into that hip. Row, same side. Now, if you prefer, you can be working on just the row. Make it up to you. Hips gotta feel good. Ankles gotta feel good. Knee gotta feel good. We all got something different. Down and up. Boom. Relax. Okay, same thing on the other side. Focusing on if you have that glider, tuck it under the foot. Or if you're working with the socks, do that too. Ready, set, here we go. Hip goes back, leg goes out. Drag it in. Here's another challenge. Can you keep the foot facing me? Facing the computer screen, right? A lot of us are gonna wanna turn out like that. I want it in line, going out. In line, coming back in. Ooh, that makes it harder. Out. Optional row. Coming back in. 10 seconds more like that. In 10 seconds, we're gonna go to that single leg sit to stand on a chair or that figure four. 3, 2, 1. Okay? Everybody, if you have a weight at all, it's at the chest. You're staying on one side, down and up. For the figure four, cross it over. Sit that hip back. Down, down, down. Coming up. Friends who would like to try the single leg sit to stand. Long straight leg, push it into the floor. Standing leg, this is the one, or the bent leg is gonna get you up. Lean forward, exhale, get on up. Try not to momentum karate chop it. Try to just think, press and get up. Down, down, down. Instead of, hiya, right? It's standing foot, get you up, up, up. Get you down, down, down. And relax. Woo! Other side. So, up to you. You don't need a weight, trust me. If you want a weight, go for it. Okay, other side, ready, set, and go. Exhale, think about that foot, starting the movement. Press into the floor. Up, down, down, down. Up, down, down, down. So many things to think about. First, get the movement pattern down. Hip, leg does the work. Down, down, down. Up, up, up. Then, think about the foot. 4 corners. The front, back, side, side. Neutral. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Okay, third exercise on the floor. The row for the core. Or plank bird dog. Okay? Setting it on up. Ready, set, and go. Don't forget, elbows are always a great place to be for the plank. So, rock back into the foot flexion. Relax the neck. If you want, one arm reaches, other reaches. Or, bird dog, opposite leg, opposite arm. You will find your foot is flexed, and then it goes into an extend. So, flex, try to point the toe as you reach, if you can even think about that. Because I know, for me, I was like, just not fall on my face. Maybe that's what you're thinking of too. And relax. Okay, those are the 3. Let's get it back going. Glider, pull in, pull out, okay? Just take your time. And go. Down, down, down. Get that foot in. Parallel. These are train tracks, right? The train tracks are getting wider. Weight is in that standing foot, but the train tracks pull in narrow, right? We don't have your skis. You want your skis pointing forward at all times. Point them forward as you bring them in. Very different than if you have one ski forward and one ski out like that, right? Because if you do this, what's happening to the hip? Yeah. Relax, other side. Let's all plant the skier idea where you have one ski forward, the other ski forward. That evens up the hips. Ready, set, and go. Oh, drag in. Sit it on back down. Drag it all back in. And if you want to see for yourself, you kind of let that foot out. Ooh. how that feels. It's good to observe what it feels like the other way, right? I feel stronger. There. 15 seconds ago, I did that little dance because I just got a cramp. Oh, muscles that don't usually get used are going, oh, hello. That's kind of what a cramp is. If a muscle you don't use all the time is all of a sudden like, hi, who are you? That's the equivalent of a cramp. And relax. Okay. Sit to stand. Sit to stand. Yeah. Or figure four. Ready, set, and go. So that figure four or that down and up. And if your feet are also doing cramp land, just think. It's like, your muscles pretty much going, I'm unfamiliar with this movement pattern. What are you making me do? And over time and consistency, you can build up that strength and it will be gone. Three, two, one. Okay, other side. Wiggle whatever you need out. Second side, down and up or single leg sit to stand. Ready, set, and go. Down and up. Nice, y'all. Ooh. We're halfway through. Just loving all the stuff you're doing. A little different today. A lot of it is different. I know that. 5 seconds to go. And if you're doing that figure four, let's tap into that crossover foot. Flex and neutral, right? Sometimes it kind of starts doing its own things over here. Relax, plank rocks, bird dog. Okay, ready, set, and go. Here we go. So I'm kind of showing how you try to work that point and then flex as you bring it back in. Point and flex as you bring it back in. You don't even got to be in a plank, right, to work the ankles there. That just adds an element of core. Make it nice and smooth. Point straight back instead of pointing outwards, right? Point straight back. Flex in. Train track. 5 seconds. Boom. Yes. Boom. Relax. Okay, third round, going around. We've seen it, done it. Glider, out in. I'm going to tell you, if you got the crampies at any time, third round is usually the time. So, I always tell people, if you cramped more than 3 times that same spot, your body's probably telling you that muscle's a little tired. Give it a break for the day and do another mobility or exercise that doesn't make something cramp, okay? Otherwise, 20 seconds, let's utilize and get those muscles stronger in this way. So whatever it is, be it a different exercise or not, 10 seconds to go. Boom. As I say, if your muscle cramps once, it's saying, oh, who are you? Second time it goes, I'm thinking about it. Third time, it says no thank you. Other side. Glider, set it up, and here we go. Boom, out and in. All the good stuff, team. I'm gonna get that music going for you in this home stretch. Beautiful home stretch. Seconds to go. Get it, team. Strong finish. Push that foot into the floor. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Single leg. Okay. Grab that weight if you want. Otherwise, down and up. Here we go. Goodness. Go, go. 1. Ah, other side, another side. Let all the tension go. Think about using the core. Ready, set, here we go, down and up. Oh my goodness. One side is like, who are you? Oh, we all have different sides. This starts to isolate that. 15 seconds to go, team. One side makes it look so easy. Anyone else on that department? 3, 2, relax. Bird dog. Standing. But what I really want to emphasize is go straight back instead of kind of going out to the side or even like this. Here we go. Point that toe. Flex the foot straight back. Everyone always thinks only ballerinas point their toes. Runners point their toes. Hikers. Power lifters. Lifting that off the floor. Right? It has that pop. This is good for everyone. 10 seconds. Point and flex. And 5, 3, 1. Okay. Coming up on the home stretch finish, team. Oh, sorry, wrong direction with the noise. There. Noise, I mean music. Okay. So we did all the good stuff. The balance, the mobility, the strength. I'm gonna give you one round of power fun. You're only gonna see it once, so try it. If you want it, choose your option. 3 exercises, 40 seconds each. These all have the element of power. The reason why we're doing this at the end of a balance stability exercise is like a pyramid. You can't have power when you sprint without balance and stability, right? So now that we've done all that balance and stability work, let's try to see how our power feels. 2 exercise, first exercise, speed skate, wide step, row. Wide step, tap back, row, right? Because there's an element of pushing off that outside foot. That's if you want strength. If you want, I never do jumping during functional fitness, but today's the time you can try it. You can add a power hop. I want it to be slower than a high intensity interval training class, right? I really want this element of pushing off that stable leg, landing. You don't have to jump, you could go up, out, in, up, out, in. That will challenge you too. That's first exercise, side to side. Second exercise, same thing. Option for a weight here, knee up. You can bring that weight up, or you can leave it at the side. It's gonna go like a spring, compress down, knee up. Compress down, knee up. Optional impact. You can roll to that top toe, or you can add a little hop there. Be your guide. Okay, third power. Everything is done once. Deadlift or swing. We did this a little bit, like a spring going down, 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 up, right? It's a power where you're loading into the ankles, feet, coming up, or deadlift swing. Think of it as an uphill sprint, 3 exercises, 40 seconds. That was a lot. Starts with side to side speed skates. Ready? Set and go. Here we go. Okay, side to side, push up. Kind of element of compressing like a spring, and bam. Compress and bam. My knees speaking to me a little because I got that happening. Boom, move to strength. Boom, move to strength. Low body power. Push off of one foot, land on the other. Push and land. Push and land. 10 seconds to go. Push and land. All that stability training is built up to this. Try it. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Now we're doing reverse. Like a spring up. Same side, 20 seconds. Other side, 20 seconds. Ready, set, wait if you want it. Here we go. Down, up, down, up. With the strength, you don't have to go to the top of that toe. That's if you have the weight. If no weight, reverse lunge right into the tippy toe. 5 more seconds this side. Get ready. Other side. Second side. Here we go. Boom. Knee up. Compress and up. Up. 3 counts down. Up. 3 counts down. Really go to your own pace, but stimulate that all at once power. Relax. Deadlift swings. Woo, getting sweaty towards the end. So same thing, deadlift, up or swing. Ready, set. Last 40 seconds, here we go. Compress and up, compress. You're thinking of that. What's anchoring you to the floor? Your feet are really kind of, when you stand up, grounding you to the floor. Use that power in a swing or the deadlift. 15 seconds to go. Anchor through the toes. Wide, neutral feet. Big toe, pinky toe. 5 seconds. Working, working. 3, 2, 1. Gorgeous, team. Okay, it's been about 45 minutes worth of work. We're gonna cool down for 3 minutes, okay? Okay, if you need a skedaddle, please do so. Let's start with our friend, the old usual one. Flex that foot, lean over. You can do this seated as well. 4 deep breaths. Nice calf hinge. With any amount of that impact, breathe naturally, let that heart rate come down. We're stretching that hamstring here. Other side. Take the foot out. Really, march in place. Toe ball, heel, toe ball, heel. Okay, we did all that work. Let's keep the muscles nice and mobile. So think of it as pedaling in place. Other side. It kind of feels like funky. Like I'm on one of those Stairmasters. So good for the feet though. Hinging over. High foot. Oftentimes I see people kind of doing like this. Big toe pointing up to your face. And pointing to the knee, if anything, too, right? Hinge forward. 3 more breaths. Fire to the knee. 2 and 1. Okay, team. Nice wide. Knees in line with toes. Nook it on in if you want. Or have a seat. Taking it from here, we're going to do a split stance with more emphasis on that back foot here. So this is like the classic wall stretch, right? I want to tell you, there's 2 muscles that connect at the ankle here. One you stretch when that back leg is straight. One you stretch when it's bent. For me, my Achilles and that second, there's a gastrocnemius and a bi something. I don't remember the name. I should. But they stretch differently. And for me, this one, I feel more of a stretch. So everyone, stand on 1 foot, whether you're pressing against the wall or not. Go to that big toe, make sure it's pointing toward that front foot. Now really kind of lean forward, squeeze the glutes, see if you, and press the ankle down. Glute squeeze, ankle down. See if you feel a stretch in the Achilles or calf. If not, see if you bend it a little bit. Do you feel a different stretch? Should feel good. If you're like, I don't like any of those, have a seat. Just do a gentle flexion here. 4 more breaths. 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. So look it up, lunge it. Try to find that heel pressing to the floor, glute squeeze, hips even. A lot, I know. Say that 5 times fast. I couldn't do it. Now try to see if you bend, if you get a different stretch. Or just go for the classic. 4 breaths. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, team. Now everyone, figure 4, you can do this again. I'm going to show you a different way to do it. You're flexing this top foot. Leaning over, you can be seated. I want you to flex that foot and gently kind of just feel if you get a different stretch, if you gently press on that foot going down, right? So if you're kind of flexing and you're up here, use your hand. See if you get a different stretch in the hip as you kind of maneuver the foot around. And some people find, oh, wow, if I tilt my foot slightly this way, it's a whole new stretch. 4 breaths, 4, and 3, 2, 1. Okay, other side. Cross it over, seated or not. Find that juicy hip stretch. Say hello, and now just kind of, as your foot is flexed, pushing down on it, exploring different angles of that foot. Foot can change the stretch. 3 breaths more. 3, 2, 1. Coming on up, team. Hands up and over for some of that plank work we did. We are in that home stretch to finish. Feeling a little bit more present in our feet after all of that. Other side, standing nice and tall. Hand up and over. 3 more breaths, and 3, 2, 1. Big reaches. Last time to party with the foot if you want. Think of a spring loading, loading, loading. Going up to the tippy toes. Use that newfound balance and relax. And again, when you found concepts of balance. Last one. Big reach, big lift. Stay up there and let it go. Gives yourselves a hand. Yay! Nice job, team. High fives from across the way. So good to take time with you today. So good.